Okay, good evening everybody. Reason for this video, just such a beautiful view this evening with the sun like that. It's more beautiful without me in it actually, so I'll show you that. It's a big old rain cloud up there. I'd like some of that, it looks quite dark. But yeah, it's just such a natural sight, guys. Look at these cows, there's a calf sucking there. These cows are just grazing away quietly. Really, really nice to see. And let me get back in there. What you get the sense of here, let me hold it steady, is just how natural this process is. Cows, or just any large herbivore grazing grass or any type of green growing forage in the spring like this. Really any time of the year, but this really brings it to light. I think when you've got conditions like this and the animals are just in the best of health, you just get the sense this is not an unnatural process. And for anybody who says it is, I just fear, they haven't, it's a bit cliche, but they haven't been here and done it. It's obviously that's like building a barrier to entry there, and I don't want to do that. But I think really, if you watching this could be here with me now, the sounds, the smells, the sight of it, the feeling that you get watching a natural process like this, everything starts to make sense. Okay, that's how I see it in my brain. And that's how I feel it. Again, it's one of those things where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Like, you could take the cows on their own and they are inherently emitting methane or something like that. You could argue on their own they're a negative to the environment. But when they're a part of the whole, a part of the system like this, the process, it just becomes ludicrous, and that's hard to explain to somebody who just reads numbers on paper, because they don't tell the whole story. 2 + 2 equals 5 in this situation. So yeah, I hope you get what I mean there. It's more, sorry, my arm was getting tired. It's just more complex than it seems. It's not just like in my situation here, it's not just cows on grass growing in soil, making beef. There's a whole lot more that goes on. There's a lot more diversity in plants and species that goes on. For example, the amount of life in insects and bacteria in the soil that I'm standing on far outweighs the amount of life that's going on behind me with these cows. Far outweigh 100 times. And you just wouldn't understand that stuff if you're just looking at the components of this kind of system, for livestock farming, down on paper. Just wouldn't make sense. And I understand that. I've been in that world of just kind of looking at stuff a bit too plainly. I've been in business before, and it's just too easy to see everything from that point of view and not understand the whole story. And the point of this video really is just to say that I want to put it different to how I put it earlier, but that's not going to be possible. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. When you add in smells, all the 5 senses, touch, sight, taste, maybe not taste, I don't know, that's part of smell. There's you add more than that. Then there's like a 6th sense that is the feeling that you get here, being in nature, witnessing a really natural process go on. That's something you can't single out or buy. You couldn't put me anywhere else and have me feel that experience. You have to be in a big old functioning system. So thanks, guys. I'll get out of the way just of the view one last time. Just really nice with that sunset. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks and have a good one.